Boutwell. I ran under the name Clark Boutwell. I'm 73. I've been a physician up until, practicing physician up until 2 years ago. I specialized in the care of sick newborn infants, who, by the way, are the best patients in the world. None of them drink and none of them smoke, and there's no heavy lifting. I've done a modest amount of traveling and attempting to help mission hospitals in various places in the world, and that kind of has prompted me to see some questions that otherwise wouldn't be answered, and the books are an answer to some of those questions. I think I'm most comfortable with calling this a political fiction. That is, the question that I wanted to ask was actually presented to me by a 10-year-old Ghanaian boy. I was working in a hospital in northern Ghana, and for reasons that I do not understand, he sang the Ghanaian national anthem, which of course is in English. And it was platitudes about don't steal and don't hoard food, that sort of thing. And I retaliated by singing the Star Spangled Banner for him. And while the poor boy was trying to recover, I mentioned offhand that that had been composed during a battle between England and America. England and America have been in war? And I said, well, yes. England and America have been at war twice. And he said, the first war was our War of Independence. And he said, America has not always been? And I said, well, no. We were a colony. We were a colony for 150 years before we fought for our independence. Come to think of it, both Ghana and America have been colonies of England. He said, no, Ghana has never been a colony. And I said, I was your age. I was 10 when Kwame Nkrumah declared the Republic. I'm really sure that it was a colony the day before. No. Ghana has never been a colony. And then I said, well, here's the slam dunk question. How come you speak English? And he said, Ghana is an English-speaking country. It's kind of true. That's their official language. But nevertheless, it was obvious I was fighting a losing battle, so I quit. Yes, it's a classic trilogy. It's a story arc mostly for Malila, but also for Jesse Johnstone. They are each middle-aged members of their societies. One society expects everybody to live until they're 40. The other society expects everybody to live till they're 170. So they're both middle-aged, but they differ in age by 60 years. Outland Exile is Malila's story. It follows Malila most closely. You only get inside Jesse's head relatively briefly. You really much more get into his head in the second book. Malila is a hero of the Unity, which is a utopia. You have full employment, free healthcare, computerless surfing of the nationwide computer, recreational drugs at really quite reasonable prices, and everybody retires at 40 and then disappears. And they have an unusually large army of neuroablated soldiers. Those two things are connected. She, for her manufactured sins, is sent to what her boss thinks is going to be a dead-end job in the middle of the Outlands, which is any place west of the Appalachians, and there to be forgotten. And instead, she's almost immediately captured by another middle-aged individual, Jesse Johnstone, who is the first of the old ones. He was literally a science fair experiment, and he expects to live to be 170 and is a resident of the Outlands. He's a physician, and he has been sent on this quest to capture Malila, or whoever showed up. And luckily for her, it was Malila. Their story is then most of Outland Exile, about the first half, is Malila and Jesse. She is trying to kill him, and he is trying not to kill her. He wants to take her back and have her interrogated by his boss. So they meet all kinds of dangers in the devastated Midlands of America, which has suffered a devastating war with deforestation, poisoning of the land, the rise of nightmare plants, the insertion of slavers, and just the dangers of trying to live off a land where there aren't enough resources. Malila decides that she's going to leave the Unity. She is recaptured and decides that the Unity, her utopian home, is all an illusion and a lie. So she takes off. And that's the beginning of the second book. The third book is, from book 2 that war is coming. And you meet Will Butler, who is America's first spy. And he is trying to get information about this coming war and his trials. He also meets computer entities. There are always computer entities, but he's able to move within the country unseen and unsuspected through the computer process that even citizens of the country don't know about, what I call the open core. And he meets well-rounded individuals in the open core. And that's the war, such as it is the culmination of that.